What you have to make sure of before you answer a question is that the question meets or exceeds all of the requirements in the question. That's a correct answer. Now, some of the questions, there's more than one answer that meets the requirements of the question. So what's your choice then? You got to pick the best answer, correct? Most of the time, there's just an answer. Occasionally, it's best answer, but that's more of an exception. But here's how you do that. You have to look at every answer and start to identify, does this meet all, not some, all the requirements of the question? A mistake I see my students make all the time when we're going over the test is that, or they don't know how to identify the requirements in this question. So one of the things you can do when you practice for the test is learn with your buddy, instead of picking out the answers, pick out the requirements. And that's a great skill, by the way, because when you're talking to a customer, they're going to say, I need to make sure that the leads have enough when we win, that the lead will create the contract. What? Leads don't do anything. Leads are a stack of business cards. What are they talking about? They're talking about products from a price book on an opportunity that's closed won, that they made a quote on, that when they finally close win it, they can create a contract, right? You got to be able to pull out the requirements from bad language. The good news is most of the questions, and I say most with a grain of salt, most of the questions are written in the correct language that your customers or coworkers will never use in reality, right? Your customers, your users of Salesforce are going to say all the wrong things. So you, as a skill, regardless of your certification, have to be able to extract the Salesforce requirements, not what that knucklehead executive said they wanted, right? So take the time to extract the requirements from the question and work with your buddy and check each other for that alone. Then you can learn to identify the solutions in each answer to move them, go back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? You had that 50-50 split. You can't call a friend in the test, but you can do 50-50 splits. You can see if you can identify groups of answers that seem like they're alike. Try to find a way to do those so you can see if you can eliminate one, can you eliminate all? At least if you're guessing from a shorter list of answers, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?